Can I tell you a story, please? Do you spare a care just to listen? It was at the bird of dusk when she was returning from an errand. The cloud mountains and misty atmosphere made the day dark. Night is the color of evil she had learned, and dark a room for desire. She believed she knew this until today. Night became her nightmare, and darkness a no-go place. Boldly he trod over clouds and hills. Swiftly he swam through space. She caught the glow of his eyes from afar. A quick chill of fear rushed down her spine. Her heart raced and her hands shivered. She resisted fear. She wanted to be brave. But alas, her delicate face screamed panic. He looked at her with burning eyes and a shameless train of desire. Of all sweet things under the skies, he thought her the thing most sweet. With a breath like wildfire and hands strong and muscular, he reached for her fragile hand. She grew pale with a vague strange fright. As fond yet fierce, he came. Her claws were unruly, torn in motion, her mouth and face tight, and her hands crushed to the ground. A nameless pain soon spread through her body, and she felt her breath leave her nostrils. Like a dog covered in human skin, he devoured her delicate skin. She groaned and cursed breathlessly under the weight of his masked body. To him, it was a 5-minute time of pleasure, but to her, it was an eternal scar on her soul. The following morning, she woke up to her defiled body lying pathetically on a hospital bed. Her poor mother was sitting right there beside her, with tearful eyes that were tired and panting for sweet rest. She tried to move her body.
I wanted to reach my mother and help her find rest.
But a certain pain held her captive. She tried to speak, but she'd lost her voice. Warm tears soon streamed down her cheeks. She recollected her mind, joining the pieces, and the puzzle soon made meaning.
I was raped.
This realization and the sound of that word squeezed the life that was left in her. She grew numb and her body quickly stiffened.
I wish I actually died right there.
But no, she didn't die. She had to nurse this monster that was birthed in her and watch it grow to maturity. She fed it with the wildest of flowers and food that was reserved for the army. It grew and became stronger than she could ever imagine, and then it became for her a shield and a guardian. It will rain fire on any soul that tries to hurt her. It practically devoured anything with suspicious motives. But even so,
I was always known as a rape girl, and the reminder of this tears my soul into pieces.
She made a deal with her companion, the monster. They agreed to tell their story anew with their son.
The seed my rapist had implanted in me.
Theirs was the mission to teach him who the woman is. Theirs was the task to remind him that she is his God, and that if he must live his life to the fullest, he must honor her and love her and cherish her. And so, they told him the story that led to his conception. And he promised himself under the light of moon to love and adorn, to cherish and care, and to protect the one who represents his mother and sister, like she is the only human thing under the sun.
A big thank you to the team. It was a wonderful team, and this is my first time I've ever doing something like this, and I'm so grateful. It's really a fight, a kind of big revolution against rape. So we're saying a big no to rape with what we have just done, and Watch out! Something big is coming.
Okay?
Oh,
We're
yes.
waiting.
Yes.